Dutch. Pillows fell on me. He's already being cute. Okay, hi everyone. This is like a vlog test, I guess. I've not really vlogged before, but I really wanted to do this kind of video for a while, so what is all this? These are literally behind the scenes of my channel. Also, let me quickly show you these. Oh. Get back up, you stupid pillow. I have got a lot of stuff to show you guys that has helped me through this channel. Sketching, writing, and this is also one of the tablets I use, but it doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to give you guys a little tour through these, show you some glimpse. Also be aware, it's spoilers warning. But anyway, my first sketchbook. First started on 2nd of March 2018, finished on 30th of May 2019. So this sketchbook doesn't entirely have behind the scenes stuff, like I just did some random sketches as well. Some fairy tale stuff. This is an OC I created myself. Sylvie is his daughter. This is Sonamy's son, another OC I made, Max. This is me playing with markers. So I did a lot of doodling for a bit. I did a lot of doodling, don't mind him, he's just trying to clean himself because he's got too much sticky buds. This is Bluebell, Natsu, and this is also Dutch. Some random doodles here. Right, and this is an ink challenge I did. Unfortunately, I didn't stick with it, but I'm pretty proud of some drawings. Like, I'm very proud of this one. I literally drew this with pen only, but then I started sketching later on because I got a bit rubbish. Blaze and Silver, to call Amy and Rouge, Shadow, Sonic, Cream. I'm really proud of this one. Silver, Silver again. Amy, I also love this drawing. There's some drawings I really need to put on digitally. This is like a sonamy Hamilton reference. To call on a whale. Amy protecting Sonic. Silver representing as the white rabbit. Weak. I just wanted to just draw something random like this. Infinite. I really like this. This is my first attempt at drawing Infinite and I'm really proud of this. Okay, her eye is black because I could not draw it, and this is when I was drawing fully in ink. This is my OC in a bottle. I never got to draw this in digital before. I really need to get to this. I really like this one. This is another Hamilton reference. Blaze represented as Eliza. Rouge, just with a broken glass. Sonic, this is like a zombie reference. I got a bit inspired to do that. Day 22 expensive. And this is the last two, so I like this one actually, Muddy. So Silver just falls into some mud and this is the last one, Chop. So that's gold. I really like gold, I need to include it more, that's silver. Now we're on to some behind the scenes stuff. Okay, so this is for Sonic on Halloween. If you remember this popcorn part where Charmy's eating popcorn. This is Sonic's Nutcracker design for Sonic in the Nutcracker, so this is where he was officially designed for the story. This is where everyone was designed for Sonic in the Nutcracker. This is Silver's design, Shadow's design, aka Mickey Mouse. He literally looks like Mickey Mouse. To Call's design. I'm pretty happy with these designs, it really worked out well. And then I did a couple of sketches, that's a coffee or tea mark there. I did a couple of sketches for the story, so you've seen these in colour now. These are all in the videos. The sonamy dance, one of my favourite drawings I did. Shadow going crazy with the two hammers. I just leave notes down for what I need to draw, by the way. I really put a lot of notes down for myself. So as you can see, you have seen these in the videos, so this is where I do the behind the scenes stuff. There's so much white space, I could have drawn more in this. Some sonamy Look at all this. You've seen this, guys. Sonamy drawings. Sonamy kiss. Amy. It's seriously incredible. Like, there's so much of these. I think this was a failed sketch. I don't know what happened there. This is a drawing I did for one of my top donators, Def Red-Eye. He's also known as Cillian Tallis on YouTube, but honestly this guy is awesome and I was so happy to do this sketch for him. I did a digital version as well of it, so that will pop up, but thank you so much, Def. Here's some Thumbelina now, so some Thumbelina drawings. I think this was for part 10. I think it's part 10, I have no idea. But this is where Amy was fighting Scourge. And it does look like Sonic, but it's Scourge. There's Tikal and Cream. Just random sketches, I guess. These all came into the final video. The main reason why I sketched them on paper instead of doing it all digitally is because I take more time if I do it on paper, because I end up rushing it if I do it digitally. So I draw it on paper and then I trace over it on the computer. So these next pages are literally just Tikal. This was for Marry the Mole. I had to sing this song. It was difficult doing this song because you had to be in a low tune, and Tikal has like a soft voice, if you get me. But there's some Tikal stuff here. Oh, this was for the Hamilton project I did for CJ's birthday. Most of the animatic was done digitally, but then I was starting to rush it a little bit, so I decided, you know, let's just do some on paper so I'm not rushing. So I write down notes just so like I know what I'm doing. I remind myself what I drew this for. I like to write notes because it helps me, you know what I'm doing. Some more Alex Hamilton stuff. Sonic is Alexander Hamilton, the guys Silver, Knuckles, and Mighty. The main reason why Tails was not in this because this was for CJ, who's the voice actress of Tails, so she couldn't know about this project. It was a birthday present for her. And then there's Cream, Amy, and Tikal. I'm pretty proud of this part actually. When I animated it, I was so proud. Because this is where Shadow says he's a fool who kills Sonic. So I just put down lots of notes. What I'm doing with this scene. Pretty much I understood what I was talking about. This was the last scene of the animatic. And that's the final picture. So again, back to Tikal. I think this is where I continued the Thumbelina process. Literally, oh no I didn't, yeah. This is Cream for Thumbelina. This is for a profile picture collab I did with CJ. CJ drew Sonic. There's the full result there. These are random doodles that my boyfriend's little brother wanted me to draw. It's from a video. I think it's The Odd Ones Out. I don't know. Someone's videos included these characters and my boyfriend's little brother wanted me to draw them, so why not? This is actually for a college project. This was for one of my assignments. It was an animation assignment and we had to do a storyboards and such. It was such an annoying assignment to do. This was like my general sketchbook for anything. It wasn't like for a particular project or anything. More Thumbelina. More Thumbelina. I did a lot of drawings for this part. I think I got really used to drawing Tikal after this. I was like non-stop drawing Tikal. So as you can see, just literally most of the scene is in this page. Not page, book. More Thumbelina. I was finally done with Tikal and Cream, so I'm like, yes, thank God. Then I finally got to draw some Tails. And that's where Tails holds his sword out to Mighty. And this is the sonamy stuff, the shadow. This is all the sonamy. I write down notes if there's an expression being changed, so I remember that when I'm doing this digitally. Some more cream and Takal. I'm pretty happy with the design I did for cream actually. This was actually the official design, like this is the first attempt I designed for cream in the wedding dress. This is basically the same as the Thumbelina design in the original movie, and some people have commented those must hurt her ears. Yes, they probably must hurt her ears, that's why she looks really upset. And then those were the final scenes of Thumbelina Part 11. I think it was Part 11. And that is the last page of this. So that is my first official sketchbook done. This is my new one that I've just started. I started this on 21st of April 2019. So these are it's just the same purpose as this sketchbook. Random things go here. This is one of the drawings I did for Easter. This is Whisper from the Sonic IDW comics. Some more Thumbelina drawings. I did the drawings basically not in order, so if you get what I'm saying. And here are like some mix of gifts I've done here, like this is for Valerie, who voices Charmy on the channel, also known as CJ's younger sister. This is for Max, one of my donators, my top donators, Forever 110. Thank you so much, Max, for your donations. This is for Matt. This is like his actual OC design I first did. Because Matt, he's my top donator and he's a legend, seriously. He's donated so much to the channel and he's helped me out so much, so he did deserve this. This is also for his birthday. Jake said to sketch in purple. He's one of my close friends on the Xbox. So I was like, what color should I sketch in? Purple. I like sketching in color sometimes. But anyway, that's all there is so far. There's nothing else because I've been using my little sketchbook. Where are you going? Don't leave me. Don't stretch on the books. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Why don't you love me? This sketchbook is actually empty. It's my new one that I'm going to use next on my Disneyland project, but I really love it. It's my pets. This is Dutch, Bluebell, and Buffy. It's literally cute. Okay, but this is the sketchbook I've been using for Disneyland, the Disneyland project. I'm going to warn you guys now. If the Disneyland project is not yet completed, this contains full spoilers. If you do not want to be spoiled, I recommend skipping this part till where the next behind the scenes part is. So this is entirely dedicated to the Disneyland project. I first started off with random scenes. I actually just drew these in while I was in Disneyland. You will now see that these drawings have been digitally drawn and edited. If you watch my streams, then you will see. Okay, this is where I started drawing this at home. So I came back home from Disneyland and I started doing the scenes in order. I wrote the script and everything, so I was now organized with what I was drawing. So again, if you watch my streams, you will have seen these drawings come to life. What's up? Can you not get out? Ha. I'll let him out. I don't want to be mean. Oh, I know. You want to go. You want to go. Go on then. Be free. So I've mentioned this before, I do like to sketch in colour sometimes, so I did some colour sketching at this point. And I use a bit of tracing paper to help me redraw the same poses sometimes. So I just basically sketched in the colour of what the character mainly represents as. I also write down some notes if sometimes there are drawings that literally I don't need to redo, so I just write down what I can use again. This is actually a reference to the Pocahontas song, Colours of the Wind, because I feel like Tikal would suit Pocahontas a lot. Rouge is actually in her rider's design. I just wanted to give Tikal a more casual design for this part as well. I have recently animated this part and I'm pretty proud. Not that one. I'm pretty proud of animating these two. I'm also getting a hang of drawing tails more now. This is actually the part where I'm at now with drawing on the stream. Also, as you can tell now, I use up my white space now. I make sure everything's drawn and I feel more satisfied that way. Okay, never mind, there's some white space here. So I'm literally at this part now. Stick manacles. I actually like these sketches. I can't wait to draw over these in the stream. Can't wait to do that. So yeah, I think I stopped using white space. Not white space. I think I've started using the white space for drawings as well. I really like this rouge drawing I did. I think I drew this on a stream while I was showing my sketchbook and I was drawing some of this for you guys. Some Tikal and Knuckles moments. I don't actually ship them anymore, but while I was writing this I still did, but now my common sense has come to me that these two are actually related, so we're just gonna pretend they're good mates in this. I'm gonna start using highlighters on my sketches because look how cute that is. Some Shadooge, Blaze and Charmy, Sonic and Tails, Cream. And this is actually the end of the sketchbook and I'm still not done with the Disneyland project yet. So I'm pretty happy with this, it's kind of cute. Right, so we're actually done with the sketchbooks now. These are the scripts for 12th of July and Sonic at College. So if you remember these projects, then you're definitely a guaranteed fan. This is literally where the story began. I wrote 12th of July in this book. I wrote the scripts. Basically this was while I was on holiday. I was writing this in my spare time while I was away in Malta. If you're a big fan of 12th of July, you will recognize some of these lines you see. I don't know how many pages I did. It was such a big story. I remember acting this part out. This part was honestly one of my most favourite things I acted as. Like, this is where Amy was really heartbroken and everything. And this is kind of where I stopped. I wrote the rest on computer because this is where I got home. So I have plenty of script paper, you know, for the future. But now I usually write my scripts on the computer anyway because it takes less time. Sonic in College. So, everyone should remember this. This was kind of like a summary of what goes on in the first day. So I really did a lot of planning with this story, but unfortunately I didn't really enjoy writing it. A lot of these papers are falling out. This is how old this script book is. It's so old. I started color coding the script as well, so it would be easier for me to understand who was talking and such. Like I did some blue for Sally, pink for Amy. This is literally entirely Amy and Sally. So a lot of color coding now, but this took a lot longer for me to write the script because I was color coding it, so I didn't like stick with it for the rest of my stories or something. Yeah, I stopped writing in color code here. I was writing in pink for some reason here. My OC was in this? Oh my god, I forgot my OC was in this. Here's Zach, the villain of the story. This is kind of where Amy helps Sonic. I don't know what happened here. I think I ran out of ink and then I wrote in pink. That was a non-intentional rhyme. I was so young when I wrote all this. I was about 14, 15. I was 15, not 14. I was probably 15 when I wrote this. I really wrote a lot in this book. I didn't realize I wrote a lot. I have no idea how big this book is. Okay. Where did I start writing this then? Part 27. I think this was the last part actually. No, this is a semi-last part. I wrote the last part on my computer, yeah. So, again, more spare paper. But let's go to the back of this. So, this is where me and the other voice actors were planning which subject each character is doing in college. This is how dedicated I was to this project back in the day. So Sonic's courses would have been PE, Geography, Biology, Drama. Amy, Art, Creative Writing, Cooking, Biology. Tails, Maths, Biology, Business, and Engineering. Cream, Art, Biology, History, Health and Social Care. We took so much time deciding who was going to do what, and unfortunately this was such a waste of time because I didn't really stick to the story. Seriously, this is kind of what everyone would have done from our opinion. If you don't recognise some of these names, these were OCs that we had permission to use in our story. I seriously cannot believe we didn't stick with this. We took so much time doing this. I remember we were all discussing what characters would suit which subject because I couldn't really do this on my own, and plus since the voice actors voice these characters as well, it's fun that they can share their opinions as well because I want them to also be happy with, you know, with what they're voicing and such. Okay. Okay, never mind. This does not have what I thought it had. I thought this had some old stuff, but I believe it doesn't. Okay. Has some stickers in. But anyway, the only thing I want to show now is my tablet. This is a tablet I used for a while, for about 2 years. This is what I use for my Thumbelina drawings and such. This is a tablet monitor, so the monitor would show here. It's like a second monitor. It is the Parblo tablet, if it focuses. And the model it is a Coast 10. So if anyone is interested in this monitor, you can get it. I used it for 2 years, but now I'm currently using a new tablet. Well, actually, it's my older tablet. I had my old tablet for a while, but it works a lot better now. I'm going to quickly show you my desk, and then that will be it for the video. But also, here is my laptop that I also do some stuff on. And this is where I do some gaming. You might see me there. Hi! Okay, let's move on.